Hello everyone, Joel here from Devon Dice. I'm here to bring you another unboxing video from a Kickstarter game that I just received through the post that I backed myself. It's from Alley Cat Games and it's called Dice Hospital. This is the Kickstarter version, so all the components and everything I've got from the Kickstarter may not represent what you get in the retail version when it hits stores later on this month or next month, I believe. So let's have a look inside what you get in Dice Hospital. Okay, you can see there's two boxes with this. One is the Deluxe box add-on, which we'll come to later on after we've opened this box. So, Dice Hospital is designed by Stanisław Kodonsky and Mike Nubb. Mike Nubb, if you don't know, was the guy who made Waggle Dance and another other dice placement game. So he's pretty good at this dice placement worker kind of theme. And Sabina Marion is a well-known artist within the board gaming industry. She's doing actually a lot of work for Alley Cat Games in a minute. Notoriously, she done Quadropolis, the game from Days of Wonder, so it's quite interesting. It's ages 10 and upwards, 45 to 90 minutes to play on 1 to 4 players. And there's the back. So now the cellophane's off, let's have a look what we get inside. So, as usual, rules are on top. Big rule book, very big rule book. Very detailed. I'm liking the look of this. There's examples, there's diagrams. Seems like a lot going on, but I think it's just examples and phases and things like that. Optional rules, event cards, hard mode, final round collections, solo mode, FAQs. They've put a lot of work into this book. That looks really good. And then they've got like an index of everything that goes on. Cool, with a reference sheet on the back. Not bad, well done. And then we've got stickers for something. Okay. And then we've got one set of punch boards. Punch out very easy. Quite thick, not bad. Little tokens, little blood unit tokens. They're quite cool. We have more tokens. More rooms. There's a player board in this one. So each player will get one of these fixed player boards. I think originally they were all singular, but then they changed it to a fixed player board. Another one. Another one. Oh, that one's falling out. That's pretty good. And then one more on the bottom. Then we've got dice. Nice dice. They were very nice indeed. And this got that nice square edge with a slight rounded corner, so they kind of roll, but then they won't roll while you just moving them from part to part, so they're quite nice. Cool. And some more dice. And more dice. Loads of dice. Just what we want. We've got meeple nurses. So these are your kind of workers, I believe, that you can put out. There's a lot of detail in there. I'm so surprised they could actually cut that much detail into the wood. But well done for doing that. Very good. Loads of those. And we have a nice dice bag. That's very nice. Able to put my hand in there. Very nice, very nice printing. And then we have a couple of extra cards. These are consultancy cards, and I think these are the main people. I believe that's Mike Nubb. I think that's Sabrina. I'm not quite sure. So yes. And we've got some cards. Card quality is quite nice. Yeah, quite nice. It's linened. You see that texture has gone in it. It's a little thin, I believe. It's not as hard as some cards I've had before. So, but all these people, I believe, in some way, either paid to have their photo put in here. Yeah, I know this guy. I think a lot of you might know this guy. Met this guy at UK Games Expo demoing. Then some player references. Here are some cards. These are event cards. Which optional play, but knowing me, I'll be playing with those straight away. Then we have ambulances, which when the dice come out, you put these on the ambulances and pick which ones you want. And then we have medical report cards, which is for solo play. Quite cool, that. That all goes back in there. Stick those back in there. So what I'm going to do now is just punch out everything and put it quickly into the insert so you can see where everything goes. So there you go, that's how we put dice possible in and what you get inside. let's have a look inside this one. The Deluxe Add-Ons. It has extra content that was only really for the Kickstarter, but I do believe this will be coming out in retail sometime. So, what do we get? So before we get on to opening Deluxe Add-Ons, please like and subscribe to the channel. It all helps. Leave a comment in the post of your thoughts of Dice Hospital. Opening, playing, whatever. Let's get on with what's inside this box. Okay, so we've got some more rooms in here. I think this bit is for the dice tower. Dice tower. Dice tower. I might put this together in a minute. Then we got a little sticker of numbers, whatever that's for, I'm not sure. Maybe for the ambulances actually. So let's have a look. So in this one we get these nice, probably overproduced 3D ambulances that you could put the dice in when they come out of the dice tower, which is just probably slightly, ever so slightly overproduced, but hey, they look quite cool. So we've got 5 of those in there. Then we got some wooden tokens. So these were replaced. Oh, got some brown nurses, probably for the new rooms that have been added. And then we got these. These are replacing some of the cardboard tokens that you got in the core set. So we've got blood, and then we got death. Nice, just what you want, a bit of death in a hospital. And then we got some extra people. Experimental chemist, physiotherapist, registrar. So some new professions to add to the mix, which is quite cool in that front. So, shall we have a look at putting this dice tower together? So I was just looking, and I've just noticed there's actually no rules for this. Like, 1, how to build this, which I don't think it's going to be that hard, but also what to do when adding these in, and this just is as simple as adding them to the game and going along with it. But usually you've got to have some kind of rules, how to explain that process. So that's slightly odd. There is no rules unless it's an oversight, but we will see. So I'm going to put this together, the dice hospital. So, there we have it. I put that together. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it probably needs, it's very tight, which is actually a good thing. on the sides here. It feels quite sturdy. We should have a test ready, shouldn't we? So, let's have a test then. Yeah, that's the dice tower. Not too shabby, really. Just right on forwards. Surprised it's got the bottom here, because normally the dice towers don't have this bottom, so you can basically lift up the dice tower and move the dice around. So you actually will have to try and manually try and take the dice out without shuffling them around too much. So there's unboxing to both Dice Hospital and the Deluxe add-on. Really looking forward to playing this, as if you don't know, my wife's a nurse, and I kind of thought of her when I was back in this Kickstarter, so hope she likes it. Yeah, the components are great, the insert is great. The only thing that I have a little concern about is this. So I've realised this little section here is for the dice tower, but as you can guess, the dice tower is not going to fit in there constructed, so it means if you want to fit this away, you've got to deconstruct it every time, which I'm afraid I don't know if I'm going to do that. Might do it once or twice. I mean, it's only cardboard, so there's a point where cardboard loses its integrity if it's manipulated or pulled around too much, and it will become a mess. So if anything, I'll be keeping this as one whole piece to save that from happening, and might have to carry it all separately. It's a nice idea that they thought about where this is going to go, especially in the standard box, but to be honest, I'm not going to keep taking this apart and putting it back together again every time I want to play this game. So I do have a concern with that, and I'm not going to hold it against it. I mean, dice tower's a nice little thing, and like the ambulances, the model ones are slightly overproduced, part of the game, not really needed. It just adds it all. I think it all helps, and I actually look forward to playing this. I've been Joel Wright. Thank you for watching in. Do check out our other stuff on the podcast, on the blog site. Lots more unboxing content on there that you can find, as well as reviews and other stuff. Thank you and good night.